If I say it's too much, it is too much. That is how you know a line has been drawn and crossed. Welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new, then just welcome, I suppose. If you haven't seen my previous video, I suggest you go see it. I worked really hard on it, so it would really make me happy. So excited about this season. I've been waiting for it since September. It's crazy. I mean, there was a time where I just didn't think that we were gonna get here. And yeah, here we are. Yay. Fun. Let's just hop right into it. I've been dying to just hop right into it. So let's do it. So tonight, season 22 of The Bachelor premiered with Arie, and I think he was exactly how I expected him to be. If I'm gonna be completely honest, he was just regular old Arie. He was really awkward. I felt so uncomfortable watching him at times because it's just crazy. I always like to think of them as my little babies. So when I see my little babies graduate from being just a contestant to a whole lead, it's crazy. It's actually a crazy thing for me, and I feel like a mother who has successfully raised her child while she does nothing with her life. Okay, so this episode started with Arie, I guess, taking a look back onto his season with Emily, and it was a lot more dramatic than it actually was. I mean, honestly, with the music and everything, it was crazy. He showed how he met Emily, how he loved Emily, and how he got left by Emily, and that was pretty much the gist of it. And they were like, yeah, Arie's new and improved, he's ready to settle down. It's so crazy. So we see him. I'm honestly not sure where he is, but he's talking to Sean, Catherine, a little baby Sam. It's so cute. So cute. And Sean was just giving him advice, and Catherine's giving him advice, and he's holding on to little Sam. He looks so much like Catherine. It's so cute. I was actually gonna be very upset if Sean and Catherine, or at least if Sean didn't go on to Arie's season and help out a bit, just because Arie was on Sean's season and gave him some kissing advice, and I thought it was the funniest thing. So I'm glad we did it for Arie too. Blast from the past. Sometimes I forget just how beautiful Sean is, and when I see him, yeah, he's beautiful. So I really just want to discuss basically all of the, because honestly on the first night you don't really get a good feel on all the girls. They can seem normal the first day and then crazy the next, so you can't really get a feel for them, or you think they might be lame and boring on the first day, and they end up winning the whole thing, So I'm just going to talk about the ones that I think made a pretty good impression, at least that from I can see, and Arie's reaction to them. So yeah, let's talk about Kendall. Kendall is a taxidermy person, and when I first saw her I was like, no, she's crazy, she's an actual insane person. But then she started playing the ukulele, and I thought she was actually kind of cute, and she was playing a ukulele to a seal, and I felt some sort of connection to her. But then I realized that the seal was not a real seal, and I don't know why I thought it was a real seal in the first place, but that's besides the point. And then I felt a little bit further away from her. I can't. The taxidermy animals, they're blowing my mind. I physically cannot. Don't remember her entrance, out of the limo. I don't know. I can't remember if it was, fascinating or not. I'm gonna go with it wasn't, just because I can't remember it. So, yeah. Next we have Becca M., who I saw her actually in some, I never watched the trailer actually, but I did accidentally see a piece of it, and I saw Becca. I was like, oh wow, she's really pretty. She has the short haircut and shiny face, I don't know. And I just knew that Arie was actually, he was gonna really like her, and she came out in this classic red, really pretty, vintagey looking car, and I believe she was like, I may be young, but I can appreciate something that's classic. He thought it was the funniest thing ever. And yeah, she looked really sweet. She seemed really sweet. I was like, she's gonna be a sweet girl. One of the contestants named Chelsea came out of the limo, and from like the jump, I knew she was a crazy person. I knew she was a sincere crazy person, which I always appreciate. Like, I don't like when they seem normal at first and then they turn crazy, because I feel like I've been bamboozled. So I don't like that. So thanks, Chelsea. Thank you for that. Thank you for showing your true colors. I can appreciate someone, a crazy person that shows her true colors from the jump. I can appreciate that, and I respect you. When she came out of the limo, she talked to Arie, and she said, I don't remember what she said, but I remember getting like sincere, just serial killer vibes from her. And Arie was like, oh yeah, you're so mysterious, which is also another term for crazy. He just didn't know it yet. He'll figure it out soon enough. He will. Someone else that impressed me, if not for what she did, it was purely her looks, was Cien. She is like gorgeous. I was like, whoa. And I don't usually feel that way about women. I just feel like, oh yeah, she's pretty, I suppose. But like, she was like, she took my breath away. She was gorgeous, and she gave him little elephant cufflinks, and I don't know why she did that. I believe she gave him the cufflinks so that he would remember her. I think that was the gist of it. Like, elephant remember me. I don't know. But I thought it was really cute. I thought she was really cute. So she really impressed me with like her face. So that's cool. Now there was another girl that impressed me purely because she reminded me so much of another contestant from the last season of The Bachelor. It was Brienne J, and she looked just like Dominique. I know I'm not crazy. Like, she looked, I was waiting for her to be like, yeah, my sister was on here last season. I was like, I knew it. Because I just knew that they were related somehow. If they're not related, they just don't know it yet. I truly believe that, because they look just alike. She got a little handsy. She put a butt sticker on Arie's butt. Hey girl, hey. Smart move. I would have done the same thing if I had thought of it. And I probably wouldn't have. And I think that's what upsets me the most. There was another girl that really impressed me. Her name was Becca J. She just seemed so chill. So just like everything that I'm not. And I was so envious of her. Like, she was so chill. She just seemed like a chill girl. She made Arie get down on one knee and basically propose to her and was like, repeat after me. She's like, let's just do the damn thing. And I was just like, I like you. She just seemed really cool, and I'll just say it now. She's a favorite of mine already. I don't want her to turn crazy. I don't want her to do like a tiara from Sean's season on me. Like, I don't want her to do that. I just want her to be normal, because I like her being normal. So fingers crossed like that. There was a contestant named Arie, where she's like, smell my pits, and and he smelled her pits. That's the crazy part. Like, he full on smelled her pits. She just went for it, man. I mean, pheromones, I guess. That's one way to get your foot in the door, I guess. And she was like, oh yeah, that's the best pit stop you ever had. I was just like, what the? Like, what's wrong with this girl? Like, what's wrong with these girls? But that's something that I would actually be like, I'd actually fall for something like that. I like puns. I like puns. I'm a punny girl. So I did that. Probably most impressive to me of the night was the kissing bandit. Just because I'm so lame. And I was just like, that's the coolest thing ever. Like, I'm just the lamest person ever. And she had on a little mask, like she was a bandit, and she had like a little a cloth bag with like a little kiss mark on it with glitter. And that was the cutest thing, because you know Arie's nickname from his season on The Bachelorette was that he's the kissing bandit. I just thought it was the smartest, cleverest thing ever, and it probably really isn't even that smart or clever. I just know that I would never thought of that, because I'm not innovative. I just thought it was just so cute. I didn't think she really thought it through, because honestly that mask left a mark on her face, and I wish she would have like planned ahead, maybe done a practice run, and would have seen like, oh, let's not maybe get a different mask. It's okay. I mean, hindsight's 2020, but hey, I'm all for a practice run, girl. But hey, I still liked her. One thing I did notice, like, Arie was so into her. Like, he kept touching her. Like, he was, like, touching her shoulders and, like, her neck. It was the weirdest thing. It was like a creepy uncle touch. I mean, I think he was just, like, excitable about that. Which, I get it. I was excited about it, too. But I wouldn't keep touching the girl like that. Like, I'm an Uncle Joe that doesn't know boundaries. I don't even know why I'm talking about that, honestly, because let's be honest, if I were in her position, I would enjoy all of that. Touch me anywhere except my knee. I don't know why. You actually can't touch me there. My shoulders, they're fine. There's this girl, Mikkel, who came, she drove in, which was the coolest thing ever, in an actual Indy car, which is what Arie drives when he's like doing his races. And she came out, took the helmet off, and shook her hair, and it was just like, dang. And she looked good. She was blonde. She was a blonde bombshell. So like, yeah, like it was crazy. I mean, if it was an ugly girl that did that, she still would have looked bomb. So just imagine it was a super hot girl that did that. It's like, is there even any other competition? And she knew that too. That's the crazy part. Honestly, if that were me, my hair would just get stuck to my eyelashes and my lip gloss, and it would just be a mess. So I kudos. Good for you. You planned that out, because there's no way you just did that. You must have planned that out. You know, she needs to give some notes to the kissing bandit girl. Planning is fundamental. Nope. That didn't sound right. So that was pretty much it. Those are the people that impressed me most when it came to the limo entrances. So yeah, I mean, it was a pretty short list, and not a lot of girls made it, which I'm disappointed in. Like, it's such an easy theme. He's a race car driver. What? Come on. In Nick's season, he had like dolphins and camels, and so everyone went all out for Nick, but Arie's here, and like people are just coming in with themselves. Like, that's not enough. Do better. So all the girls come in, and you know, Arie makes his grand entrance. Hey girls, thanks for coming. You know, like, you know, the whole thing. And the first person to grab him was Chelsea, you know, the serial killer one. I just knew she was crazy from the jump, and I appreciate that. Takes him out, she's talking to him in her serial killer ways, and you know, everyone's kind of jealous about that she was the one to grab him first. You're like, I didn't even get a chance to look at him. Like, she just swiped him. I don't know why that. I don't know whose voice I'm trying to intimidate. I don't know whose voice I'm trying to imitate right now, but I just know I'm not doing a good job of it. And Arie told her that, you know, she's so mysterious, and that every answer she gives is just a question. And I just feel like I saw those as red flags, but I guess he kind of missed it. But I mean, I know that he will find out, so that's always fun. The conversation seemed kind of vanilla to me. It wasn't really interesting, at least to me. I mean, I'm not dating the girl, but personally, I didn't find all that interesting, and I mean, it wasn't anything special about it, honestly. Another conversation stood out to me, easily was Brittany's. Brittany led him outside and showed him these little toy cars, I guess, that you get in, for kids, and you like drive around in them. Okay, the bet is that if I win, you have to kiss me. And I don't think there was like anything besides that. I think it was straightforward like that. And so they were driving, and I mean, it was like this girl was sitting in place. And it was so bad that he was so ahead of her, and she was so behind him. It was either she didn't want to kiss him, or he really didn't want to kiss her. But I get he noticed that she was so far behind him. He slowed down a bit. He even drove behind her and tried to push her forward. It was actually really cute. And he went in for the kiss. It was so cute. I'm feeling feelings already. I like Brittany. I think she's a really cool girl. She got the first kiss of the night of the season. No one can take that from her. You go, girl. You did a good job. You came here. You saw. You conquered. Good job. So she went back to the house and she was like, yeah, me and Arie kissed. And was like, what? As if that wasn't a complete possibility. And I get them getting kind of anxious, and they're just like, oh wait, now she has a possibility to get the first impression rose, get my game up, all that stuff. Jenna was this really cute blonde girl in this really pretty blue dress, and I didn't think much of her. Turns out she's crazy actually. And Arie even he called her wild. I thought it was so funny. She gave him some sort of foot massage. She, I guess she brought the whole kit with her. She had the water, and she was, massaging his feet, which actually is really pretty feet, actually. Shocking. And it was just the funniest thing. And he was just, he called her crazy. He was, touching my feet. She's jumping on and off the couch. And I was like, I have never related to a girl more than I related to Jenna. That's me in a nutshell. I touch feet, and I jump on and off couches. That's my actual career. Now I hope that she wins, because then it'd be I won. So you go, Jenna. I'm rooting for you, for all of us feet touching couch jumpers. We believe in you. Next up was Annalise. She was the kissing bandit with the mask. So he he's talking to her, and he makes the initiative to take off the mask for her. And there's a big mark on her face, so we're not going to get into that right now because it's just going to make me angry. But she looks, honestly, I don't know if any of you guys watch the challenge, but if you do, she looks like an older Jenna. She's really pretty, which is so crazy, because I was expecting a not so attractive person to go there. I mean, just because of the mask and everything. I don't think she was trying to be funny, but she told him her name, said that her name was Annalise, and he was like, oh, you go Anna? She was just no. Just no. It was the funniest thing ever. She didn't say it like that, but that's how I interpreted it. It made me laugh so hard. And he's like, oh, okay. So she doesn't do nicknames, so I know that much about her. She does not do nicknames. She's kind of like me. I don't like nicknames. I like my name. So she's also a person that if he picks, I'm like, you go, girl. Do it for all of us no nicknamers out here. We also believe in you. So next up, coming in hot, and I mean red hot, is Crystal, the yoga instructor. She was really smoking hot red dress. She looked bomb in it, which I guess makes sense because she's a yoga instructor. She has no excuse not to. She was having a nice conversation with Arie. Arie was chatting her up, huge. And Chelsea, I guess, gets a little scared that she may not get a rose. I don't know. Serial killers and their ways. She decided to interrupt Crystal, which is kind of crazy, only because Chelsea made this big deal to go first, and then she gets scared that Arie may not remember her because she went first, and takes another turn when there are other girls that haven't even gotten one conversation with a guy, and she just steals him from Crystal. It's pretty awful. But I think what's most disturbing about that whole scene is, I don't know if you noticed this, but when she hugged Arie goodbye, she like groaned in his ear, like a full-on groan. She was just like, I can't even do it, a little too high. She was just like, I'm not gonna try and do it. But it was a deep, low, sincere groan right in this man's ear and right in my ear, because I guess his mic was a little too close. I don't know. I did not appreciate it. And, you know, Chelsea going a second time. Really, it rubbed Chris the wrong way. It rubbed a lot of the girls the wrong way. And I'll be honest, it rubbed me the wrong way. You know, that's not fair. That's not nice. That's not following the golden rule. It's crazy. It makes sense. So after Chelsea steals Arie from Crystal, you know, they get to talking and whatnot. And next thing you know, this woman is shoving her tongue down Arie's throat. I didn't ask for that. I feel like most people didn't ask for that. I just saw tongue down his throat, touching his uvula. It was too much. It was too much. And that is something that I seldom say. Seldom. If I say it's too much, it is too much. That is how you know a line has been drawn and crossed. After that whole fiasco went down, I can't remember if she went back to the house and told the girls that they made out. I can't remember that. I do know that she was glowing about him. She just like, yeah, like, it's so crazy. He's still like the same genuine guy from the last time I talked to him. It was like 30 minutes ago. Like how much can he change? Like, I thought that was so. That's how you know she's an actual crazy person. This should be interesting. The season should be interesting. So, I was sure that the first impression of Rose was going to go to, if not Annalise, then it would be Brittany. And it wasn't. I was truly shocked. It went to Chelsea. Oh, the tongue slayer. Like, I don't even know what to say. This season has already disappointed me. Arie has already disappointed me. I don't know where to go from here. And like, the girls weren't the happiest about it, but someone who really was not happy about it was Becca. Which one was she? Becca K? Well, the short hair. That Becca. I mean, I can already see Becca's little troublemaker. You know, it was easy to see that it was gonna be Chelsea, but I think that a little underdog troublemaker might be Becca. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for her. I think she might keep the season a little bit interesting as well. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the first episode. I'm so excited to see what more this season will bring for us. It's like Christmas! I'm so excited. And yeah, if you're not subscribed already, you should subscribe. Like, go on this journey with me together. Like, don't leave me hanging. That's rude. That's a Chelsea move for you to do that. Like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, then I mean, I'm open to criticism. You can dislike it. It might hurt my feelings, but I will understand. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If not, I'm sorry I wasted your time. It is what it is. We can't all get what we want all the time. I will see you guys later. Bye.